Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the David English Academy. My name is David Sugarman, your English teacher, and I'm here to help you bring your English level to another level. Right now, we're in the basic series for the grammar, and we're going to go from basic to advanced. And in this lesson, we're working on shall. Shall. Let's talk about it for a second. When we use the word shall is used with shall I or shall we. This is used to usually give help. We're offering help. So, shall I help you with your homework? Shall I carry your bag for you? Shall we plus a verb is used to make a suggestion. Shall we go for a walk in the park? Shall we try the new restaurant for dinner? Again, this is super polite. It sounds a little bit more sophisticated, and I think you're really going to like it. Directions. Make offers using the word shall. At this time, take a pen or a pencil and stop the video if you want. You could write down your answers and then check them after by replaying the video. Now, let's get started. Number 1, the door is stuck. What do you think is the suggestion? Shall I fix it? Shall I fix it? Number 2, the cake needs to be cut. Shall I cut it? Shall I cut it? The room is cold. We turn up the heat. Shall we turn up the heat? Shall we turn up the heat? 4, the room is dark. Shall I turn on the light? Shall I turn on the light? 5, the dog is barking. Shall I check on him? Shall I check on him? Again, these are very good suggestions. They sound more polite than saying should I, should I, should I. So shall I is again a more sophisticated, polite way of basically saying should I, but for a suggestion. By the way, if you want to practice this even more, you can come right to my website at davidenglish.info, and I have more practice where you can work on this skill. Directions. Make offers using the word shall. 6, the refrigerator is full. Shall I organize it? Shall I organize it? 7, the book is on the top shelf. What do you think? Shall I get it? Shall I get it? 8, the laundry is piling up. Shall I do it? Shall I do it? 9, the movie starts in 10 minutes. Shall we get some snacks? Shall we get some snacks? 10, the window is open. Shall I close it? Shall I close it? Let's continue, shall we? 11, the printer is out of paper. Shall I refill it? Shall I refill it? 12, the car is low on fuel. Shall we fill up the tank? Shall we fill up the tank? 13, the floor is dusty. Shall I sweep it? Shall I sweep it? 14, the soup is too salty. Shall I add more water? Shall I add more water? 15, the car needs washing. Shall I wash it? Shall I wash it? Let's continue. Again, 16 to 20, you can do this. The calendar is outdated. Shall I update it? Shall I update it? The child is upset. What do you think? Shall I talk to him? Shall I talk to him? The floor is dirty. Shall we sweep it? Shall we sweep it? 19, the guests are arriving soon. Shall we set the table? Shall we set the table? 20, the email needs sending. Shall I send it? Shall I send it? So at this point, you've heard it over and over again, and you're probably asking me, what is the difference between shall and should? I have to say that shall is more used in different places like hotels or restaurants where you want to be super, super polite. And again, if you want to show off your English, you could be using this function. But again, it's about being super, super polite, okay? At this point, you need to be thinking, how can I use this function? Well, when are you going to be very helpful to someone? That's when you want to use it. Shall I go get you something to eat? Shall I make you a coffee? This kind of thing. Giving offers, but again, in a very polite way. Here is the answer key to what we have just done. If I were you, I would read out the answers and work on pronunciation with me. Let's get started. The door is stuck. Shall I fix it? The cake needs to be cut. Shall I cut it? The room is cold. Shall we turn up the heat? The room is dark. Shall I turn on the light? The dog is barking. Shall I check on him? The refrigerator is full. Shall I organize it? The book is on the top shelf. Shall I get it? The laundry is piling up. Shall I do it? The movie starts in 10 minutes. Shall we get some snacks? The window is open. Shall I close it? And answer key for 11 through 20. The printer is out of paper. Shall I refill it? The car is low on fuel. Shall we fill up the tank? The floor is dusty. Shall I sweep it? The soup is too salty. Shall I add more water? The car needs washing. Shall I wash it? The calendar is outdated. Shall I update it? The child is upset. Shall I talk to him? The floor is dirty. Shall we sweep it? The guests are arriving soon. Shall we set the table? The email needs sending. Shall I send it? And perfect job, everybody. Well done, everybody. For more information, visit and follow my social media accounts. As you see, I'm on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And especially, don't forget to come visit the website at davidenglish.info. See you later, everybody.
Hi, how are you today? If you would like to elevate your English level where people actually understand you, where you're not making mistakes, where you're not confused, where you have control of your English, then you're in the right place. My name is David Sugarman. I've been teaching business English for over 12 years, and I can really help you. Currently, right now, I'm teaching in big companies like Diplomat Israel, like IKEA, and others. If you would like to hear more information, please reach out to me over here. Bye for now.